Taylor and I have time to reveal the nominees in one more Grammy category. Album of the Year.
Camino by the Black Keys.
The Black Keys are these two guys. It's Dan and Pat, the drummer and a guitarist. They're songwriters. They're from Akron, Ohio.
A dirty 70s unintentional arena band.
The Black Keys started as a two-piece garage blues band.
Plugging along at this, minorly successful sort of indie level. And then when Brothers came out in 2010, it just sort of blew them up.
And the Grammy goes to Brothers, the Black Keys.
Congratulations are in order for the Black Keys.
And they were good Grammys, but they weren't at the top of the ballot. So this year, they're in the serious big leagues.
These are the nominees for this year's Album of the Year. El Camino by the Black Keys.
Which is obviously the highest honor.
Their latest album, El Camino, debuted at #2 on the charts.
It was definitely the Black Keys' biggest record.
They've really kind of modernized their sound quite a bit.
When you first hear it in its entirety, it's a classic album.
They sold out Madison Square Garden in just 15 minutes.
They really were kind of the breakout rock and roll band of the last year.
Lonely Boy was the first single from El Camino, and the video came out, and it's the strangest thing.
Just this one guy dancing.
Basically, they were doing auditions for dancers in the video, and literally they just got this one guy on camera and turned him into the whole video.
Well, I think Lonely Boy has a really kind of fresh sound. It's catchy and it's kind of rhythmic, and it's something that seems really distinctive the first time that you hear it.
It really helped them kind of kick off their campaign in this sort of organic, strange, virally sort of way.
They wanna get my gold on the ceiling.
In a way, Gold on the Ceiling mirrors their growth from clubs and smaller rooms up to arenas. It felt like things happened very suddenly, but I think if you really go back and look, there really was this step-by-step gradual increase. They've made really smart decisions about when to move to a bigger room, when to move to a bigger label.
I mean, you can't not feel happy for them because it's a pretty awesome thing to get to that pinnacle. A lot of times when maybe they thought this is as high as we're gonna get, we're gonna do club tours, we're gonna stay in motels when we're lucky, mostly we're gonna stay in the van, and now these are guys that are getting the red carpet at the Grammys rolled out for them.
Little Black Submarines is, to me, this great moment where you think Dan is going to be quiet, and they just erupt. It's a layers up moment.
A lot of the tracks on El Camino, I think they lend themselves to a big room.
You have the sense of the Black Keys kind of stepping into the kind of arena rock role that is now theirs. At a certain point, if you have a lot of fans, they're going to come and see you in a large place. You've got to create music that makes sense for that environment.
The Black Keys playing arenas blows my mind. That just surprises me a lot, but has nothing to do with their talent. It makes me feel good about music.
We also want to congratulate all of tonight's Grammy nominees.
And we will see you at the Grammys on February 10th.